Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kari and today we're going to talk about Yellowjackets. This is a video I've been planning to make for quite a few months. I know this is not the most popular show right now, but it has quite a big fandom and a very passionate one. I am a big fan of this show, also my sister and one of my friends. But if you have no idea what this is, I will tell you now. Yellowjackets is a psychological drama and a survival mystery. We have a team of soccer players that survive a plane crash and they get lost in the Canadian wilderness. The story is told in two storylines, so you get to see the past, what they do in the woods, what they did to survive, and then you have the present where they are adults and you see their lives and how the characters are now. You see a lot of how it is to be living with the trauma of the past and of course, the flashbacks of what happened before the plane crash and how the relationship between the soccer players was. I have to say that this show is not for everyone. I'm not saying that everyone will enjoy it, but if you do, it's gonna be a great watch. I do think that season 1 is the best right now, but I really cannot rank season 2 or 3. I feel they are sort of the same. I would have to rewatch them again. So now I will tell you the reasons why I think you should watch this TV show. And if you are already watching it, please let me know in the comments your favorite character and what you think is gonna happen in season 4. A common premise with an original twist. Yes, this feels like a story you have seen before, but the twists that they add are great. Here, the characters are unreliable and they make terrible choices. All of them are flawed, and it is actually kind of a competition between who is the worst character, especially the adults. You might think that you would hate the choices they've made as teenagers, but you see them as adults, and it's way worse. And it's very good to see their dynamics in the wilderness, in the past, and also in the present as adults. So even though it kind of feels like the premise is a very common one, the things that they add, the essence of the characters, the heart of the story is different, and that's why I love this story. It's a mess in the best way. Yes, this show is chaos, truly. I think it is crazy. But that is a good thing. It is crazy in a good way. It questions a lot the mental health of the characters, the girls in the wilderness, and also the adults. And it plays with the supernatural aspects. You are not sure if it's supernatural or if they are all just going insane. And I think that's the funny part about it. Is pretty messed up the way that they start creating the rituals, the way that they think they're doing the right thing and they are surviving, and it is actually through doing very, very bad stuff. And as I said, their adults' life are as messy as their time in the wilderness when they are lost. They are still lost in a way, and I think that's very poetic. There are a lot of bizarre situations that happen between them in their adult lives. And of course, those can only happen in fiction, and you have to be in that bubble of the TV show to kind of believe some things, but it is great. I repeat, it is a mess in the best way. A great ongoing mystery. Even though I have to say that by now they should be explaining a little bit more, I still love the mystery and I'm still intrigued, and I still think that's one of the best parts. It is very intriguing and thought-provoking, as I said, between the mental health and the supernatural and the messed up things that they had to do to survive and how they analyze the things that are happening. Another thing is that it makes you think, what would you do in that situation, in those situations? And some mysteries pay off in the same episode, some at the end of the season, and some remain. It's very addictive. It's very addictive to watch it. I have to say that I kind of binge watch season 1. And then for season 2 and 3, I had to wait weekly, but it was also a great experience. But I do recommend you to binge watch this show. It has an amazing cast. This show is full of talented women, and I love that. The actresses are amazing. I feel like their distinct personalities of the characters, of course, are great, and the actresses are amazing at playing them. And a great thing here is that it has a great casting on the teenage and the adult versions. I have to say, no other casting will top Dark, but this is great. And you probably know one of these actresses from other TV shows, movies, or other projects, and I think that's a good reason to start watching Yellowjackets. The cynical tone with a dark humor. Many situations are very dark, but at the same time, this show has a way to add humor to those situations. I mean, not all of them. Some have to be very dark and terrible, but some of them are hilarious as well. Misty is masterful at that. I think she is my favorite character, honestly, even though I love to hate her and I also love her as well. I don't know what it is, but Misty is the best, in my opinion. All of them are very, very messy and very bad people, but I think Misty is very funny and that wins for me. And not just her, overall, there's this dark humor, and that creates a sort of relaxing atmosphere to cope with the rest of the show because it is crazy. So all the crazy plots seem a little less intimidating when you have the dark humor there. The female rage vibe. I think this is the most important reason, and maybe why I think this is a very peculiar show and a very important one to be watching right now. It has leading women with strong personalities, and they are all great, and they are all flawed, and they are all real. A lot of the situations, as I said, are bizarre, but their personalities feel real. They are headstrong and crazy, and the way they interact with each other and with their families, their loved ones, is very interesting in bad ways mostly. And a thing that adds a lot to this female rage vibe is the intro. It is perfect. That is the perfect intro for this show. I love it so much. I never skip it. I don't know what's your opinion on that, on skipping intros or not, but I cannot skip this one. Overall, I feel like the story resonates so much more with women. And I don't know exactly how to express this feeling. Maybe you know it better. Please leave me in the comments your opinions on this. There have been a lot of moments that I just looked at my sister and understood what was going on and how it was relatable, even though a lot of the situations are not relatable. I don't know how to explain it, but just that vibe is perfect. I think this is a great show for women and is really crazy and great. Those were all my reasons. Of course, there are a lot more, and there are a lot of things that I can say about Yellowjackets, but for this video, I think this would be enough. I just want more people to watch it, to enjoy it, to see that it is a great show, and I really don't want it to end. So that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like if you enjoyed and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I upload videos about movies, TV shows, and books. You can subscribe right here and you can watch more of my videos right here on the screen. Thank you so much for watching this one, and I will see you in the next one.